It's time for SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com with me, Stuttering Craig.
Hey, Mr. Donut Head Man, who's trying to kill you? I don't know, but you better not.
And Daily Destin.
This town needs an enema.
And this week's special guest, Chad.
Wow. You're amazing, dude.
Thanks.
And now, broadcasting from the World Screw Attack headquarters in Dallas, Texas, it's the SideScrollers. Oh, welcome out to SideScrollers on ScrewAttack.com. What's going on? Hi, the A-Team's back. The real A-Team's back.
That's right.
Hey. I'm Stuttering Craig.
I'm Daily Destin.
And I'm Chad.
Screw those guys the last couple weeks. You A-Team. I actually gave you guys that nickname, the A-Team, but whatever. All right. So, yes, back from Japan. Virtually exhausted for a week from jet lag, which I didn't think jet lag was that bad, but man, jet lag sucks.
Yeah, you were doing pretty good until about 3 p.m. every day, and that's when you just
Then it's bam,
died.
Gone, over, done. My
You
day.
feel normal yet?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Well, I'm still waking up at like 5:30, which sucks. But I'm doing okay. I was telling my wife that at least if it took a trip to Japan to get me back on like a regular like go to bed before midnight or before like 3 a.m. type thing, that's cool, right?
Yeah.
Because now I'm cool with waking up at like 5:30 or 6, you know, and going to bed at 11, maybe midnight. You know, I'm cool with that because that's kind of normal. Whereas
You're supposed to stay up till like 3 or 4.
yeah, as opposed to the last 5 years of my life, I spent, up until like 3 and 4 in the morning. So, what's up? All right. So, yes, back from Tokyo. You'll hear lots of Tokyo stories today. I'm sure, Chad, you're interested in that stuff.
Yes, and incredibly jealous.
Well, you'll hear all that fun stuff coming up in a bit.
Bastard.
That is the middle segment. We have the Side Scroll News Desk and foreign questions today as well. I want to give you a brief rundown of the stuff coming up on the site this week, including the obligatory, we are 1 week away from NBA Jam. I talked to Trey Smith, super producer guy in NBA Jam, and he got mad because he said we haven't been promoting it. So this is me.
Oh, really?
This is me telling everybody to go buy NBA Jam the second it comes out for the Wii. Okay? And we're actually, speaking of NBA Jam, you'll be seeing it on Out of the Box. Coming up.
It returns.
Out of the Box does return, and it will be back on a much more regular basis now.
Even better than ever, by the way.
Yes, actually, much better than ever. Actually, these upcoming episodes won't have that change to them yet.
Oh, okay.
But they will, though. So.
Listen to us talking about our secrets that you don't know about.
That's right. Destin?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Justin's updating hard news on Twitter.
Okay. So yeah, we get all that stuff coming up. NBA Jam, which we already have at our office, is really fun. Let's see, more Bond stuff, and of course, texting of the bread.
Yes.
We can now say the hit iPhone game.
Yes, there
which
you
is
go.
great.
And our world takeover of the iPhone store about games that involve texting.
I'll tell you what, we as of recording, we are up to the mid 30s. On the iPhone game store, and that's really cool and really fun. And thank you to all the press that's covered us. We still have some reviews we're waiting on to go.
Yeah, we kicked that high school's app ass.
That's right.
We kept setting goals. Like, you're like, we're going to take this app down, and then we do it and have like a little mini celebration. And it's all thanks to you guys. Thanks for buying it.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully, I put this on my Facebook. The best thing I've heard about is that people think it's a good game that they got extreme amount of value for $2. I mean, it's $2 and you get like 10 hours of fun out of it. Like, at least. That's just like the campaign forward and, well, I can't give away some secrets, but yeah. So there's a lot of, I don't know. The response has been great, and thank you guys very much.
That's like the cost of a soda.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly. It's cheaper than a Coke, So like all the things you can do for $1.99, you feel like you can't even buy a burger. You get 10 hours of fun. People are like, what can I do for $1.99 that's better than buying Texas and bread? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. You can't
That's
do
our
much.
new ad campaign.
That's right. Not
The value of $2.
Actually, no. Our new ad campaign will be.
I gotta send that guy that email.
Yeah, you got to do that. Yeah, for sure.
Mine's still, you'll like it. If you don't like it, trick your friends into buying it. It'll be hilarious.
We'll do a promo for that.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Very nice. So thank you guys once again. Expect updates shortly. We've already sent a patch in to address some of the bugs and stuff that were on the first, just some small bugs. That happens with every app. And expect some contests to be announced very shortly because we're in this for the long haul, baby. This isn't just 1 week, 2 week, 3 week thing. You're going to be hearing about Texting the Bread a whole lot with lots of updates and contests and all sorts of stuff. So, I guess that's great. All right. So that was our big news, but let's talk about some other big news. It's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the favorite world's favorite segment. It's time for...
Hard news.
All the day's news from this past week. It's time for hard news.
Okay. What?
I like that everybody in the favorite world's favorite segment.
That's right. Did I say that?
Yeah, in your favorite world, it is time for your favorite.
Hey, I'm a little rusty. All right, what do we got?
Sonic 4 finally
Been a couple
has
weeks.
a release date.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Mid-October, or is it?
October.
Oh, that old game.
Everywhere, October 13th. It feels like it, doesn't
I
it?
know.
It feels like it's been out for like a year.
So
It's because we played it like so long ago.
Yeah, so in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
That's
in
good.
about 2 weeks.
I heard people bitching about the price tag on it.
Oh, I don't know about
people
that.
are mad that it's like $15. And it's like, how can you be mad you're getting a game for $15?
Yeah.
And I get that it's like an episode 1 type of thing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the thing about downloadable games is people get spoiled, Like,
Yeah.
that's $8. Oh, it's $8. Okay, well, how about you go buy a $60 game?
Well, it's because,
Yeah.
it's because some companies give you amazing pieces of content for like $8.
Yeah.
And then some people charge you $15
Or
for
$2.
a similar
just
for a
saying.
similar piece of content. So you're like, I played this awesome game that was only $2. This one's $15. You know, it better be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, and that's true. Maybe we're just setting the bar really
Well,
high
how,
with texting.
how much was Mega Man? I don't remember. Mega Man 9, Mega Man 10?
I think it was like $10, $15, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean it was one of the two. So, look, the thing is, you're getting a game. You're getting
Yeah.
a full game. I mean, I always put it in perspective that I bought Mega Man 2, 3,
Yeah, for
4,
like 60
for like
bucks.
50 and $60, and now you're getting the same type of games for 15, a fraction of the cost.
That's
I mean, that's
true.
really cool.
Somebody did say it's 1,200 points per episode or
$15.
whatever. So $15. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I don't mind at all. It's we played it, we enjoyed Sonic. They said
I'm
it's-
probably still gonna get it just because it's good. It reminds
It
me
was
of
a lot of
Sonic 2.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a ton of power-ups, kind of like Sonic 3 did. Not a ton, but it had a lot.
I mean, yeah, Sonic's not like Super Saiyan, like
Yeah.
teleporting at people.
Yeah, the fireball thing
Yeah.
and everything.
I look forward to seeing how it progresses. And it's like you were talking about. You're saying, what could possibly be taking them so long? Like we play.
Yeah.
Craig and I were talking about this earlier, and I'm like, why is it taking them until October to release this thing?
My
we
theory
had
is
a-
fanboys.
Yeah.
Fanboys. They listen to the fanboys. They listen to the really vocal minority who are like, look at his legs, his
Legs.
eyes are blue,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
green, whatever it was, So,
Yeah, maybe because I mean when we played it way back, we had it like a week before Iron Man, and we were playing it. We didn't run into any bugs or anything like that. And keep in mind we only had 3 levels, but still.
Yeah.
Ben mentioned something about how if you stop holding forward, though, he just stops dead, which maybe if they adjusted something like that, that's a pretty major adjustment. But if it's just changing a character's leg length, that's
I don't know.
a small fix.
Yeah.
The one thing I've learned through the development of Texting the Bread is that sometimes small changes take a long time, and you never know. That's the one thing, So that's while I didn't, design anything on any computers, I've been able to witness the development cycle of a game, and that is sometimes things take a little longer than expected. So whatever. All right, what else?
Apparently, people
Huh?
in Halo Reach are using auto aim and like crazy rapid fire on the DMR already.
It's a real Halo game now.
Yeah. Yeah, but like
Okay.
Halo
the
2,
footage
man.
they released, they can fire the DMR. The DMR is about
Full
like
auto?
shot.
DMR
Basically, it's like
meaning-
boom, 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 boom.
DM
It's like the mid range,
BR,
not the
the
sniper
BR.
rifle.
BR.
But yeah, but it's only like single shot.
It's called the
instead of
DMR
a-
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the BR is
The DMR.
the BR. Got it. Okay. So the BR,
Not the same gun.
The battle rifle
Pretty much.
shoots very fast.
Yeah.
They're modding it, and it reminds me of Halo 2. I mean, Brian and I were talking about this because he told me about that earlier today, and like I don't know that kind of stuff like. That kind of stuff that they're doing, they're gonna get busted for. They have to have a modded Xbox because they're for auto aim and full auto and stuff like that. So that
is
shit
that
was
how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you think Bungie's just gonna look and be like, "Hey, look at that! that guy has 20 million headshots.
Yeah.
You know, that might be a hack. I'm not sure.
Well, how's that work? I mean, you were huge in the Halo 2, and you're kind of smiling. You're like, oh, it's Halo 2 all over again. I didn't experience that. So what?
Oh, really? Oh man, dude, there was this, just I don't know. I guess whenever it hit, that the modding like really got out. I'm
showing them the footage right
now. I'm getting a little distracted.
And, like, he's shooting completely nowhere near the character and getting headshots.
That's funny.
And then later on, they show him using, and then they betray him because they're like, get the fuck out of our team.
Yeah. No,
and this guy is garbage. He jumps off the map like 10 fucking times.
Wow.
Just because he sucks.
That's ridiculous.
Is this the BR here? Is this what we're looking at?
This is the DMR.
The BR, got it. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you haven't played the game, so.
Yep. Yeah. Look at
my
that.
gosh.
That's amazing.
Looks like Call of Duty. That's funny.
Even the sniper rifles fall out. Okay, look. So, in Halo 2.
Okay, then he shoots at the ground and somehow kills the guy.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
we're gonna get kill-tacular.
It does not shoot anywhere near that fast.
Basically, everything is full auto and it's auto aiming.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
what's happening.
amazing.
Yeah, it's modding. It's ridiculous. In Halo 2,
And he's jumping really, really high.
Yeah. Well, you do kind of jump high in the game, and I think he's wearing a jetpack. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Because later on, when he jumps off the map like 15 times in a row, you can hear him using his jetpack.
Well, that's amazing.
it's ridiculous. We hated that shit. Well, the thing is, some people are so bad. Like in Halo 2 days, you know, we'd be doing clan matches or whatever, and we'd come across modders, and you always know because it's like, okay, ready, set, and then there's like somebody flying past you with like a full auto BR, and it's just like, oh great. But the great thing is, I think on a few of our occasions, we ended up winning. And that's
Against
like the greatest thing ever, because then you go to the pregame lobby or the lobby afterwards, and it's just like, you suck that bad at this game that you were cheating and you lost. You know.
Well, you still have to be at least aiming in the direction that the player is.
Yeah.
You know, so you
So,
can't figure that out.
So has Bungie said anything about this? Are they gonna...
No comments from Bungie yet or anything, but it's obviously going to be pretty easy to find these people, especially if people report them.
Sure.
So, you know.
Yep.
And the last story, Rockstar is teasing an On-Dead Nightmare pack for Red Dead Redemption. And I thought this was kind of cool because they redid the artwork for John Marsden as a zombie, and like it looks pretty neat actually.
Now, here's the thing. I keep hearing Red Dead was like Rockstar's best game, like better than better than Grand Theft Auto.
I really liked it. I know I did.
I haven't played 1 second of it. I've watched you guys play it.
I'm the same way. I haven't played it all, but I hear how good it is.
Is it I mean, is it a game that I need to invest like 20 hours in, or is it like a 5-10 hour game? Like, what are we looking at?
Well, I played the whole thing. It was pretty long.
Yeah?
Like over 20, I'd say.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Plus, I hear the multiplayer is really fun. I think the reason that I was so interested in it is I love like weird glitches that I come across in games,
And
like
the
not
donkey
ones that
lady,
like screw you over, but you know, ones that are just like funny. You know, and there's just tons that have been coming out from that. Yeah, Donkey Lady. It just, I guess whatever glitch they put in there, or just some programming issue, just it makes like human skins go on to different types of animals. So it's amazing. So I was watching these videos like this. It's always like somebody who just grabbed a camera, laughing their ass off, filming their screen as some weird like bird person is like flying around in the air.
Did you see the one where the dog's like holding a gun? He's like, "Come on, let's go get these pills."
Yeah, the quest guy.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be like a quest guy, and he was a dog, and they're laughing. So it's this dog holding these two guns, and it's talking, but it's all like fucked up.
I should buy this game. Right?
See, doesn't that make you want to play it? Like all the fucked up stuff.
That's funny.
Yeah,
that's
it's
really
pretty
funny.
But anyway, this Halloween thing, they're guessing it's a Halloween thing anyway, will probably come to PSN and Xbox Live in October, the week of Halloween. Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
Well,
We should play it.
Everyone loves Halloween updates. I love it when companies do like holiday
fun
updates
stuff.
and such. That's really cool. Well, very nice. That's our news for this week, an extended version of hard news. So
Indeed.
Let's get into worldly travels, and by that I mean Tokyo, stinking Japan.
Unscripted promos.
Sakura, I don't know if you've heard, we got a new iPhone game on the way.
We do.
It's called Texting of the Bread. It's going to be available on the iPhone store soon.
Is that kind of like texting of the dead? I mean, typing of the dead? I'm retarded.
You are kind of retarded, but yes, it kind of is that. It's an homage to one of our favorite games on the Dreamcast, except with little gingerbread men.
Ooh, tasty.
And a hot chick, which, oddly enough, you are voicing.
Am I?
You are.
I know. That's why you should buy it right there.
So go pick it up right now on the iPhone App Store. It's cheap. Okay, so Tokyo Game Show was 10 days ago now, I guess, something like that. It was
Crazy.
A while back. But the effects have been felt from going to TGS. Like I said, jet lag was crappy. I didn't have a hard time getting over there, but coming back was really tough. So went to Tokyo.
Worthy sacrifice.
And you're going to be seeing lots of video updates from TGS. I think just a few more because when I went, I really wanted to do, TGS is cool, blah 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 blah. We actually shot more videos just about random stuff like at TGS, which you'll be seeing. But some's not going to make the site because it's not a big deal. So, but went to Tokyo and I found Tokyo to be this weird magical place of video games. It is, if you've ever been to Tokyo and you've ever, or if you've ever wanted to go, if you're a video game player, you need to go to Tokyo and specifically Akihabara. Akihabara is like the electronic district right down there. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but there are, within the city block, there were 5 5-story arcades. There and
so jealous.
It was unlike anything I've ever seen. It's such a different world there. And the thing is, I was hanging out with this guy Jake, right? Myself, Jake, and Angel were out there. And Jake was saying, he's like, Angel and I are flipping shit. We're thinking this is the coolest thing ever, right? And he's like, no, you should have seen this 5 years ago. And he's like, apparently it's gone downhill, and it was like the greatest thing in the history of the world to us.
Yeah.
So went to the arcades. Now get this, we went to. Sega had 2 arcades in that city block, both 5 stories tall, because these places are packed. One of them, the fighting game scene there is ridiculous. If you're into fighting games, if you're into like just video games in general, it's ridiculous. But the fighting game scene, so get this, we're sitting there, and we walk into this. We're going to like the fourth arcade. We walk in, and everything is either elevated or down. You have to go up or down to get where you want to go. So these are 5-story things, usually 4 stories up, 1 story underground. The lower level to this, we went downstairs, and Virtual Fighter is big right now over there. It's really big right now. I guess the new Virtual Fighter came out. Downstairs of this arcade, there was a level entirely dedicated to the new Virtual Fighter game. There were, I counted, 40 arcade cabinets for this down there.
It's like an elevator. There's just a button and it's just labeled Virtual Fighter.
Yeah, for sure. It was most incredible. So went to the arcades. Definitely experienced that. Really enjoyed that. I mean, I talked about this when I got back, and I'm totally throwing things out there. I'm throwing out there in public because I know the G1s are going to get on board with this. But I definitely want to do a man trip. A mancation is what we called it.
Yes.
A mancation to Tokyo next year, where we all go and we all just we do the TGS thing. We're there for a couple days, and then we just
have fun in Japan.
Play video games for 3 days
That'd
in
be
these
so awesome.
smoky, nasty, dirty arcades. It's amazing.
Dude, he was showing me the footage, and he's like, just look at this, because he's all excited, of course. And just immediately I saw there were 3 Third Strike machines next to each other, and this is in the crappy one that he was at or whatever.
Well, there were that was like the minimum.
Yeah. I mean, that just blew my mind, just to see 3 Third Strike machines. I mean, if you go to an arcade and you find a Third Strike machine,
Chad, the other side there were 3 more because they're linked.
God damn it. That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, if you're down with the fighting game, which we are obviously, it's huge. But the thing is, I saw the best video game players, period, there. I saw a guy playing Final Fight who, unlike anything I've ever seen before, the guy was playing through Final Fight. He had a cigarette in one hand, playing. He would stop. He would still be kicking guys' ass, taking a drag of his cigarette, and he didn't get hit. The dude didn't get hit. He knew where everything was. The guy obviously had been playing the game since it came out. And he knew what was going on. So that was really impressive. I saw those bullet hell games. The shooters where there's just bullets all over the screen. They're called bullet hell shooters.
Okay.
Those games are huge over there, right? And you got to be pixel perfect with your position on these things.
Right.
And it's funny because it's really sad because my iPhone broke or messed up while we were there. So I had footage of this game. This guy had it was 5,000 going to 6,000 hit combo on one of these games. And
Jesus.
And you just kind of had to see the numbers just flying up and what was happening. But
On one of the bullet games?
Yeah, on one of the bullet games. Just in totally just pixel perfect placement of his of his plane on these games. So the arcades, yeah, phenomenal. The game stores, I mean, that's a whole nother story. But some things I want to talk about in general was how weird like Tokyo was in comparison to the United States. And by weird is not a bad thing. Weird is a good thing, right?
Oh.
Because over here in the States, you have. I realize that everything people say about Americans is true. We are fat, we are lazy, we are inconsiderate, and going to Tokyo was
America.
such an eye-opening experience because you go over there and everybody's extremely polite. First off, they're considerate towards each other, and like small little examples. You go on a subway in the States, you ride public transportation in the States, it says no using your cell phones. Guess what? Everybody's on their cell phones. You go to Tokyo, they say no using your cell phones. Nobody is on their cell phone. Nobody's talking on their cell phone. Everyone is very considerate to each other. It's fairly quiet. You know, there are conversations going on, but not a single person. They may be texting, but they're not on their phone. They may be playing games, but they're not typing in conversation. Other small things. When you go up an escalator, everybody stays to the left. If you're standing, you stay to the left. So that way, if somebody has to get anywhere really fast, guess what?
They can just
There's
pass
a
by.
lane on the right. It's so simple and it's so basic, but you know what? Everybody does it. And
Dude,
there's-
I know. I took that Vegas trip recently. Oh my god, those drive me crazy. Because
Yeah.
like on those like moving walkways or something,
It's even
or the
labeled.
escalators, just
It's
people are
labeled on 'em.
just standing there side by side talking, and you obviously walked up behind them quicker than they're going, and they just stand there and block you.
Yeah, it's like amazing that those like super how considerate they are towards each other, right? Now, granted, I thought the food tasted like the same thing over and over again because I'm a stupid American, and you know it tastes like
I would love.
tastes like salt, soy, pretty much the entire time. But hey, whatever.
I would love to.
And thank you to Cheapy for having us out and letting us just explore Tokyo with him. Cheapy D was like the nicest guy ever, and you know I've known Cheapy for a while, but being able to hang with him for a week and just him showing his hospitality was like the best thing in the world. He was such a nice guy, hanging out with him and his family, and just opening up his his life to us, which was really cool. But with the good comes the bad, right? I talked about like how cool and considerate everyone was, right?
Right.
The Japanese are weird because you save that. You can save that for later. They're weird in that their culture is very polite towards each other, and the culture is very sexual, but nobody talks about sex over there. It's just there, right? And by there, I mean it's like in your face, like in your face, big
Like
time.
5-story arcades and 5-story porn shops.
Yes, like literally 5-story porn shops, right? Right next to these arcades. I mean, within a block, you know, to where it's just there, and they have videos playing, right? And yeah, they are kind of there is things blocking, certain parts of the anatomy, but they're boobs and vagina. But it's just weird that it's so there.
They acknowledge it, but don't.
Yeah, nobody talks about it. And like, when I was talking to my buddies over there, the one thing I got from it was Japanese women are like freaky. And I don't know this, I didn't experience this, but I guess like they are like nobody talks about it, but then they just unleash hell when it's time to unleash hell, I guess, in that type of setting.
I love you just trying to tiptoe around this.
Yeah, I'm enjoying watching Craig struggle with this conversation.
That's just what I hear. I hear the freaks in bed. What's up? So Destin,
Confirm or deny?
You should make that a goal.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Japanese woman.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, be a freak in bed, Destin. That's,
Yeah.
That's your
Yeah.
goal.
I'm like, what's my goal here?
I'll be the judge of that. Okay.
Oh, God.
No, anyways. Overall, I thought Japan was a really, really cool place. I walked everywhere. We probably walked about 8 miles one day, just walking around the city, and the city just goes on and on and on and on. It's by far the biggest city I've ever been to. I saw some really cool things, met some really cool people. and would love to go back. I don't know if I want to go back for a week, and I don't know if I want to go back for if the jet lag is going to be as bad as it was this time. But it was pretty cool. I mean, and
I hate you.
I would love to experience it with you guys because
Yeah.
I think you guys would flip shit, and you guys would go crazy like I did. And I'd be the seasoned vet. I'd be like, yeah, it's cool. You know?
I've been wanting to go to Japan forever. So someday.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I know TGS just announced their dates for next year, so we all start saving and we can get over there. It'd be really, really fun. So
Sweet.
all right, trips to Tokyo success, I guess. It was fun.
Definitely.
It was fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
so.
you didn't even talk about the stuff you got, or should we wait for the video?
Well, yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah, that should be coming up on Friday, I believe. The game store.
Yeah.
If you follow me on Facebook, you know that I scored big time. I got my lifelong dream of I got a Super Famicom as well as like 20 games, 4 in box. I got F-Zero in box. I got Super Metroid in box, Zelda in box, and
Street Fighter 2
in box, which is really, really cool. And they will stay in box because I do not want to touch those things. They're like just gorgeous to me. So I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to like leave it up here because I don't want like anything to get messed up. And I don't want to like bring it to my
Nick
house
to touch it.
Yeah, really, that's what it is. I don't. But and I don't want to bring them home because I think they need like a shrine. I don't know.
Build a shrine to it in your game room.
But I'm definitely gonna do some vaults on some of the games, even though I've never played them before. Like I still want to go in and experience some of these crazy Japanese games, and even the games I've played in America that are the difference between American and Japanese games. So
It'd be pretty sweet. Yeah. And then he brought us back stuff, which was the worst tasting thing I've ever had in my life. And I love Japanese food and all that kind of stuff. But he's like, hey, you want some Rockman candy? Which, for anyone that doesn't know, that's Mega Man. And so we're like, yeah, sure, okay, cool. So he pulls this thing out, and it's like, at first I thought it was a mochi ball or whatever, which is like this little awesome, like, doughy type treat that is amazing. Jelly, yeah, I love it.
Speaking of, I have I have some of those you can have if you want.
I'm totally taking you up on that.
By the way, I gave some to my little niece who's like 2, and she thought they were the greatest thing ever.
They're amazing. Mochi balls, they're like, it's like a jelly type treat with, I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, we thought it was that, and then it was not. No, God, no. Or some weird variation. It tasted like breaded nothing with, I don't know. It tastes like something that wasn't an ingredient in something. It was horrible. I hated it.
It tastes like malt.
It was awful.
Yeah. Anyways, that was delicious.
And then I got portable chopsticks from the EA booth.
Yeah.
Which I've already used, by the way.
Because chopsticks aren't portable.
That's right. That's right.
Mine are more portable, okay?
They can actually be broken down.
Yeah, that's right. And come in a little case.
Anyways, it was fun times for sure. Maybe next year we'll give everyone a heads up, and if you guys are going to go to TGS or going to go to any sort of if you live in Tokyo, you can come hang out with us or whatever, a day or whatever.
Good times.
We'll play some games. But you'll hear much more about that in a year. So.
Or if you're a Japanese woman, you can meet up with Destin.
Yeah. What up, freak?
Yeah.
All right. So coming up next, we've got some more fun stuff. It's called the SideScroller News Desk, and it's entertaining.
Unscripted promos.
So, Craig, I don't know if you've heard about this, but this Twitter thing, it's kind of a big deal.
Social networking's kind of huge right now. Twitter.
Slightly. It's a great way to follow ScrewAttack.
That's right. We have all sorts of secret things that don't happen on our website that happen on there. Like when I showed my dog off.
Tucker, right?
Tucker the Screw-A-Dog.
We have a Screw-A-Dog now.
Twitter.com/ScrewAttack. Isn't that easy?
Very.
That's right. So people should follow us.
Cool. Do it.
I realized I probably didn't do the best job describing my trip to Tokyo just now, but hey, whatever. Whatever.
Video games, porn.
That's right. Video games, porn, electronics, and stuff. There you go. Rice. There's a lot of rice. I really go to chopsticks. All right. But right now it's time for... I'm going to drag it out. We're going to keep going. The SideScroller News Desk. That was like the long pause to us, but it just sounded like it lasted just a half second. But to us, it sounded like it was like 3 seconds because we all looked around like, what's going on? Chad got it. All right. So let's tell some entertaining stories, shall we? It's my turn. Hey, Segway.
Yes.
Guess what? The owner's dead.
Please
How
tell
did
me.
he die?
Please tell me it was in a Segway-related accident.
He drove off a cliff. In his
Are you
Segway.
serious?
Yep. The guy bought the company last year and he drove off the damn cliff.
I actually saw this story yesterday, and my question is, oh my God, there's a cliff. I'm getting closer. What do I do? I'm on this Segway. If only there was a way to stop.
Well,
I could get off, but no.
At what point? Yeah.
Oh my God.
How fast can you go on those segways?
They go pretty fast, dude.
Just jump off.
So
But
fast
yeah,
that
that's-
you don't see a cliff coming?
No.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. Yeah, I want to know how that happened.
Jim Hesselden, known as Jimmy, acquired Segway Company from in 2009, and now it's useless. End of story. All right.
Oh, God.
All right. So, what's the worst thing you can do other than
Buy a company and then,
No,
drive yourself off a cliff using your product.
No, seriously, I am moving on. All right. Moving on to the next story because that's really it. And
Okay.
that is like the worst. Yeah, I can imagine.
You
Segways
open
are-
the next
Story with.
We were thinking you were still on this one.
No,
This whole-
because I didn't change the tab on my computer. That's all.
Yep, A-Team's back.
All right. All right. So, what is the worst thing you can do? Let me rephrase that. What is the best thing you can do when a cop is coming after you with a taser?
Segway that hell out of there.
Throw your drugs out the window.
No. This man,
Taser him
Oh,
first.
wait.
I changed
Never
my
mind.
answer to taser him first.
He's running at you with a taser?
He's coming after you trying to tase you because you just beat up your wife.
Oh,
That has nothing to do with it, by the way.
I have no idea.
How about douse yourself in paint? Right? So this guy,
He'll blend in with the walls. This man's a genius.
That may lessen the amount of current that goes through your body.
actually, this Wyoming man covered in paint says that he covered himself with paint, saying that if he got shocked by the taser, it would kill him from the side effects of the paint.
Okay. It would either lessen it or, like the guy thought,
Well,
make it worse.
he covered himself with latex paint and hoping that avoiding a police taser and to be hit with a stun gun, but he was eventually hit with a stun gun anyway. So police went out to his house. Dude said no. The guy ran away, covered himself in paint, told officers that if he shot him, that he would die. And the officers said, "You're a fool." And then they shot him.
Tase the shit out of him.
They tased the shit
Oh
out
yeah?
of him.
Let's see about this. $20 says you live.
And the worst part about it was he got hit with a dry cleaning bill because the paint on the officers'
Oh, really?
officers' clothes, which is great.
That's awesome.
All right, let's go to the next story as we fly through the news desk here. All right, we've all been to Vegas, yes?
I wonder if the police had
Yep.
to go through a lot of red ink after that.
Oh Jesus.
That's a basic paint reference, no?
Oh God.
That's a horrible.
Sorry.
That was
Horrible.
terrible.
That's awful. Anyways, we've all been to Vegas,
I
right?
quit.
That was pretty bad.
We've all been to Vegas, yes?
Yes.
Confirmation? Okay, good. All right. What is something that a lot of people like to do while they're in Vegas?
Gamble.
Gamble. What else do girls like to do while they're in Vegas?
Girls?
Yeah. Girls in Vegas? What?
Shop.
Yeah.
They like to shop. They also like to go to the pool and hang out. Pools are a big deal in Vegas, right?
Right.
Well, this one place, this one Vegas destination just opened this year. Actually, they opened in December, so this is their first summer, right?
Okay.
And they have kind of a vortex working on their vortex concave thing going on with their
Oh,
building,
no.
right? So the building kind of has a little bend to it, right?
All right.
So the sun will hit this building and it bounces back at people, right?
Okay.
Now, apparently, this is causing the sun to heat up to like really,
pool?
It's acting like a magnifying glass. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's acting like
Wait, you said the pool's heating up?
Well, the people laying
you said
by
the
pool.
sun's heating up,
The,
so-
the sun's
Oh, okay.
heating up. It's the rays are bouncing off, heating up even more. than
Oh,
what it
okay.
was. And it's acting as what the hotel employees are calling it, a death ray.
That's amazing.
The Chicago lawyer was hanging out by the pool when he smelt something, and it was his hair.
Oh my God.
Hair and his skin that was being burnt. He was effectively being cooked, and he started running as fast as he could to get under some shade.
Holy shit.
The place is called the Vidara Hotel and Spa.
That's
Was called?
Vidara.
Was?
Yeah.
Past tense?
It's actually an MGM resort.
for MGM.
Yes. And the spokesman for MGM Resorts says that this is quite literally an astronomical challenge. We are dealing with a moving target being the sun. So,
They're gonna blow up the sun?
We know how to handle this.
Yeah, we got this.
So
we're dealing with a moving target right now, but we're gonna get it.
Long story short, just if you're gonna be hanging out, there's the Vidara right there. It doesn't look like it's anything.
That's how it lures you in.
But yeah, it looks fairly not menacing. But apparently you will die.
And then the death ray comes.
Yeah. This looks pretty good. Death ray.
They could just market it as the Ultra Tan.
It's funny. It's funny. It's the guy ran up to the pool and the pool employees, and they're like, "Yeah, that's what we call the death ray."
Really?
And the spokesperson goes, "We prefer the term hotspot or solar convergence." Pretty funny stuff.
That's what we call the death ray. Actually, we had a pool going on whether you die or not.
Right. All right, so there's some fun stuff from Vegas. If you go to the Vidara Hotel and Spa, make sure you wear plenty of sunscreen. All right.
Wear like a parka.
Or just don't go
Don't
there.
go there.
All right. We're going to be staying there next year for Evo.
It's amazing.
Great.
Yes.
We'll test that theory. All right, so that's the news desk for this week. Coming up next, we got forum questions. Chad, you have a lot?
Yep.
Good. Let's answer them coming up in about 32 and 1/10 seconds.
Unscripted promos.
It's too hot for the internet.
I think I might take off my top.
Whoa.
I mean, for the internet.
I see. Okay, well, we're talking about the Too Hot for the Internet DVD. Okay, so what are your favorite things on the Too Hot for the Internet DVD there, Corey?
Well, there was this thing we did called the Narcoleptics, right?
Narcoleptic Olympics?
Narcoleptic Olympics, whatever. Yeah, that was total fail.
And that's under the things that failed.
Under the things that failed, but it's kind of funny, especially to see Jose run around with his legs dead or bound.
And I also... That sounds really, especially you saying
it's too hot for the internet.
Yes, especially with you saying you're going to take your shirt off and you're talking about Jose's legs being bound. I don't even know. Just, you need to go buy it. It's really good. It's all never before seen stuff. Go pick it up at ScrewAttack'sstore.com.
Hot.
What?
Hot.
All right, here we go. What do we got?
All right. First up, it's either Gilder or Guider. Wants to know, now that Texting of the Bread is coming out Monday, so it's already out. Are there any other plans for any other small or big game titles to come from Screw Attack, or will you guys be a one-hit wonder?
Oh, man, what a wonder. That's the last thing you want to be, right? Isn't that the last thing you want to be is a one-hit wonder?
Kinda.
Well,
yes.
I'm just saying, that's the last thing you want to be.
Game's been out a day. How about we,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. The game, while we're really proud of it and it's doing very well right now, or at least we think it's doing well right now. We don't know because we don't have any stats or anything, but well, it's doing.
It's moving
well.
up in numbers.
Yes, it's moving up in numbers on the iPhone games app chart.
Where are we at?
We're at 38 currently.
Damn, we didn't go up yet.
No, but we're still ahead of Street Fighter. Anyways,
so maybe
the long-term goal is if the game does well, we'd love to make more games. But actually, Texting the Red wasn't originally going to be the first game. We're going to do some other smaller apps, but this is hopefully the jumping off pad. But we're definitely going to support Texting the Red for a long, long time. But hopefully, we can definitely produce more games in the long run. So.
Cool. All right. Revival wants to know, what are you guys' ringtones?
Mine sucks. It's the default for the iPhone.
Yeah, it's my alarm.
Really? What? I thought you had
Every time your phone rings, I cringe because it's my alarm.
I hate that.
Well, it's set to default right now because I haven't had a chance to change it since I got back from Tokyo because I had to go reset my iPhone.
Oh.
So that's why it's...
Well, that question was going to be entertaining. Mine's Storm Eagle.
Mine's the Metal Gear ringtone. Or codec sound.
I think everyone's heard my ringtone at least once or twice, right? I mean...
I don't have my phone on me.
Oh, bummer. Let's see if I can pull mine up.
What are your cool ringtones?
I told you, mine's a Metal Gear Solid codec thing.
For when it rings?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, well.
We pretty much all have video game
Actually,
stuff. It's always
a lot
video
of people
game.
have that ringtone, not just me. Because, whenever I go out to an event or something, I'm like, is my phone? Oh, somebody else.
Yeah.
How do I...
When my fiance calls, it plays Bubble Bobble.
It's in settings.
It's in settings?
Yeah.
Let's see if I even have the freaking ringtones.
Probably not.
Ringtones. Where is it at?
I don't know. I don't have an iPhone.
Settings.
I have an
probably under
awesome
phone.
Droid.
Well, I looked on phone and see it's not there anymore. I don't have any ringtones. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I have a bunch of cool video game tunes.
There you go.
It was you and Squadron for a while, then it changed to what was the last one I had? It was good. I don't remember.
I can't remember either.
Yeah.
Anyway, Millions Knives wants to know.
Okay.
Craig, did you learn any Japanese while in Japan?
Yes, omisu is water. Konnichiwa.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Omisu.
konnichiwa. Sayonara, which I think sayonara is like, they don't use that over there.
It's a sad goodbye.
Oh, really?
It's a sorrowful goodbye. Yes.
Really? That's funny because Angel was like, sayonara! And like,
Is he really?
And everyone was like giggly.
That's why. It's a sad,
it's like stupid American. You know?
Yeah.
Angel was all about it. You know, he was like, I'm in love in Tokyo. I love this place. This place is the best. And he was trying to like communicate with people. And he'd always end like with sayonara.
It's under sounds, Craig.
Well, you think
And then
it'd be on the
ringtone.
phone. Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was
There you
really-
go. Found it for you.
I don't have any other ringtones. Shit.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But so you learned omisu, which is water.
Omisu.
Good times.
Which, speaking of, by the way, their water glasses over there are like shot glasses. Seriously. They are tiny, and I'm not exaggerating. They are seriously like shot glasses. The reason is they don't like to waste the water, and they'd rather refill your drink like 7 or 8 times than you to waste the water.
Oh, really?
Good times. Vince Trousers. This is actually his first forum post.
What up, Vince?
He says, "What are some really funny or really clever usernames that you guys have encountered over the years? Any favorites?"
I prefer Vince Trousers. It's pretty good. Anything with
Anything with trousers in it?
anything with any sort of
Pants reference?
yeah, any sort of pants or clothing. I'm usually a fan of.
I know some stand out too, and I'm having trouble recalling like right now. But I like Mo Bitches. I know that's probably from the Boondocks, but that one got me the first time I saw it.
I appreciate. I'll see a lot of them. I just have ties to, like, I guess connections. Like Fizz, obviously. When I think of like G1s, I think Fizz, Kawaii Ninja Cat, Fox, things like that. So I know we have a lot of great G1s, and to say that certain ones are better than others.
I think he means username, like funny usernames.
Yeah,
Clever.
Yeah, I know.
No, I don't really have any that I really like.
All right, well,
Destin hates the G1s.
Destin hates everything.
No, like
No.
he's not asking
know,
if I
yeah.
like the people. He's looking if I like their usernames,
Yeah, I
and
hear
there's
you.
not really clever ones.
I like Destin.
This one guy spelt his name with numbers.
I like Destin RL.
Yeah, see, I don't like it, so I just make it my name because I think it's kind of stupid, honestly.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. All right, what else?
Gabriel H wants to know, does Ryan have any intentions of coming back? And I figured we should talk about this. I fired his ass. No, I'm just kidding.
Ryan's been fired.
No, he he just finished up college recently, and pretty much right off the bat got a job opportunity to go do some video work for it's like jewelry company, like design their website or something. So it was definitely good for him. So he went with the opportunity. So
yeah,
who knows?
And that's the thing is, realistically, while I would love to have everybody here, I realize that and hopefully the G1s realize this, that while as much as a family as we are, sometimes things happen, and Ryan had a great opportunity fall in his lap, and you know what, he took it, and that's great.
Yep.
So
that's what he's doing, and who knows? Maybe if that falls through, you may see more of Ryan in the future. Who knows?
nah, that won't.
Okay, no.
I don't think it will.
You'll never see Ryan again.
In case we need to kill someone, just never again, even at SGC. And then let's see, I've got one more because it's Savak's birthday.
Oh, sweet.
And he wants to know, did you have any difficulties returning from the U.S. or returning from Japan?
Yeah.
Did they search your bags and confiscate anything?
No. The biggest thing was just the jet lag for sure. They didn't confiscate it. Actually, I lucked out because on the plane ride there and the plane ride back, I was in the exit row, so I had a ton of leg room, which was phenomenal.
Did you just check everything? Because you bought a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we checked one. Yeah, and that was Angel's bag, and that actually Angel's bag came back destroyed.
Oh,
really?
I guess the customs people opened it up and they couldn't zip it, so the zipper just came off. So that came back actually duct taped.
So it looked destroyed, but the zipper just broke.
Yeah, he ended up getting a free suitcase out of it, which is really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice.
That's kind of funny.
That's always got to be unnerving. We're like, is that my bag? And just covered in tape. Like,
Exactly.
What the hell?
I was like, is my Famicom okay in there? I was so like, oh my god. But other than that, I mean, it wasn't
Didn't get hassled by customs.
No.
So Angel loved Japan. The first thing he experiences when he gets back is his suitcase is ripped apart.
That's right.
I hate America.
Welcome back to America.
Yeah. Overall, Savak, by the way, you'll see this in one of the videos coming up. And it was chronicled on Destructoid. Actually, I knew about this before Destructoid, but that's cool, whatever. That Battle Kid was, yes, in the... and I actually sent him an email about this. Battle Kid was in one of the video game stores there.
Yeah.
Selling it for $60 or like $65, something like that. It was great.
Dude, it's an import.
Oh, no, one of the things, actually, I think I mentioned this to Savak. I think I did, but I don't know if I did. I wanted to get to the scoop of where they got it from.
Yeah.
So I was like, I told them, I was like, hey, I made this game. And they're like, what? What?
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, I wanted to see where they got it from. I was like, where'd you guys get it from? And because, then they were just like, we got it from a distributor or something. I was like, whatever. Mm-hmm. So I was just interested. I was interested in that. I wanted to see.
We pirated it and made it.
Yeah, it was a legit copy for sure. But
okay.
Regardless, it was it was a cool experience for sure. And I was trying to get to the bottom of it for my boy Sadak. So.
Cool. And that's all we have for forum questions. But I have birthdays. So it is the Swedish gamer's birthday, and Woodchips, who is turning 21. So.
And some dude has a birthday in a month.
And then Savak. Yes, and I got a PM from G1 for a birthday shout out for next month. So when we get to there, that's when it'll be.
Nice. Very good.
Till then, it's a mystery.
Happy birthday to everybody.
Yay.
We love you. And once again, thank you guys so much for your support texting the bread. Keep that thing going. We want to keep that climbing the charts. Eventually, take out words with friends and Angry Birds. That's what we're going after.
Fuck you, words with friends.
Yeah, that's actually a really big iPhone app. The thing is, it sold like crazy well when it first came out. And people pretty much used it as like an AIM application because you can play. It's like playing Scrabble.
Oh,
but you can
talk to each other
while doing it, right?
Without using texting fees.
Yeah, but the thing is, people stopped playing the game and they started texting it, so their server costs are still going up.
Oh, really?
And nobody's buying the game anymore. Well, people are still buying the game, but not as much.
You see, the thing is, it's going down. That's what it is.
Yeah, we will pass you. So. Anyways, that's the goal. We'll see if we can make it in the top 10, man. That'd be so incredible. So
that'd be badass.
Keep it up, spread the word. Get it in your high schools, man. Get the game in your high school. Spread the word, because that's what this thing's all about. High schools. All right.
Because we already took down the high school application.
That's right. We got to reclaim our spot. All right. So until next week, we'll see you guys later. Hey, I'm Stuttering Craig.
I'm Daily Destin.
And I'm Chad.
For SideScrollers and ScrewAttack.com. Bye bye.